Hey, Dreammaze here. Welcome to the channel where I'm here to help you through your Game Pass experience. Today, 40 pro tips to help dominate Palworlds challenges. Stay tuned to find out who comes out on top in this mammoth battle at the end. Raids are inevitable, so at level 18 you will want to turn all wooden structures to stone to avoid heartbreak due to a devastating fire. Pals will help out in a fire, however it is best practice to sacrifice part of the building to save the whole. Putting the feed box near the center of your base or near critical functions, with room around it for your pals, will help speed up efficiency, as wandering pals are not working and will get stuck given the chance. Build chests on areas of production to speed up item transfers. Remember to keep them on the ground for access when you remove stairs to the quarry or forest. At level 23, you can craft Gale Claw gloves. Gale Claw is the best glider in the game and makes repeating summons always faster than sprinting. You can also instantly recall it by double tapping jump as long as you have the stamina. You can combine flying mounts with ranged weapons and have safer battles. Not only can you do range on targets, but you have the abilities of the pal you're riding on to help devastate the battle. Crafting even the lowest quality feed bag at level 10 will be a godsend, as feed bags automatically feed you and your pal team. Cooked berries will restore san of your pals and can be cooked at level 2 on the campfire. Pals with collar accessories are always out for combat and do not take damage. The first collar you can make is for Daydream at level 8. Pals with Lucky, Legend, and Elemental buffs can transfer their passive skills through the breeding farm. Pals with skills of the same type as their base element inflict 20% more damage with their active skills, making this guy super strong lighting. Merchants and black marketeers can be captured and placed in your base to access buying and selling functions. Pal merchants will refresh their wares if you remove and replace them in your base. Black market traders in particular will sell you any number of different pals, even if you haven't collected them. When purchased in your pal deck, it will reveal their habitat locations. Ingots can be turned into nails and sold for high value at merchants. Pals that specialize in tasks are generally more efficient than pals that handle a variety of them. Reason being that they do not spend time running around getting distracted. Flying mounts are the most efficient way to scale cliffs. If you climb them, you have a chance of taking damage if you run out of stamina. On a flying mount, if you run out of stamina, you don't take damage and neither do they. Condense pals with useless traits in the pal condenser. It will upgrade partner skills and receive a star rank. To work this thing, all you have to do is select the pal you want to rank up, then 4 others you want to get rid of afterwards. Easy peasy. As with most games, leaving the game and rejoining fixes a number of glitches and problems you may be experiencing. Pals will receive debuffs to their wellness if you leave the game running on a server, but they operate efficiently if their suitability to the task is high. Try to save some medicine for those that are critical to base functions. A logout if you're on a server alone fixes this issue entirely. All tiers of PAL spheres have a greater chance at working when thrown at the back. They have a greater chance than that if the PAL is sleeping, stunned, or frozen. On the upside, Dark PALs work 24/7 and won't sleep at night. This makes Catrus a valuable asset. On the downside, she works 24/7. Pals that are a higher level than you can be placed in a base to defend it. That really strong pal that you caught with 0.3% chance that was glitched into a rock can now help defend your base and in fact devastate incoming raids. If you reach the final tree room in a dungeon and you don't like the boss you see, simply run back a room and a little bit more, then return. The boss will change, and this can be repeated as long as you haven't initiated combat with said boss. Catch Vixie as soon as possible to use at your ranch for free PAL sphere generation early on. Another to note is Mao, as she generates gold. Chile fans, look away for this next tip. You can butcher unwanted boss and alphas as they give ancient technology again, essentially giving you double the ancient technology. You can equip a set of hot or cold armor Just remember to stack a couple of thermal undershirts of the opposite type to help you survive in most climates. For additional thermal protection, see tip 35. Don't spend points in attack or work speed because pals are far more efficient at both. Top priority is weight, followed by stam for gliding. Place the stone pit and forest on a platform of 2x2 to allow pals working room. Also, elevate the platform to restrict working by destroying the stairs. Breeding farms put on the outside or outer edge of your plot will not work. Breeding farms have to be put inside your plot. Fill up the empty slots in your containers at your base with placeholder items. This will force your pals to move the items to the right spot. This will also help in dropping off loot with just a few clicks upon returning with a full inventory. Only hatch big, huge eggs. You want to save as much capture bonus for the later levels as the grind from 40 to 50 is real. I would even leave some pals in the cages to rescue later. If you want to repair your base, even though it's really not needed to do so, build repair kits and put them in the chest. The pals in your base will do the repairs themselves. Ditch the pick or never make one at all. Rushboar's saddle trait at level 6 is not to be overlooked. He has a charge, when ridden, that blows apart a metal node in just a few hits. Don't capture 10 of each pals when you're a low level. Try to capture less than 5. Save those 5 and 10 capture bonus for later at a higher level. Don't build your base around berries, trees, stone, and metal, even though it may be your instinct to do so. You will be able to build your own berry, tree, stone resource buildings at level 7. You unlock your third base slot at the same time you unlock the 15th pal slot for your base. This occurs on level 32 at the earliest. It is a good idea to keep this base slot available. After level 30, teleporters become scarce. If you carry 1 paladin fragment, 8 wood, and 3 stone on you, you can use your third base as a slot like a portable teleporter or hearthstone. Fall back to your base, regroup, and start the fight right where you left off. Kitsune is a really unique pal. This pal has the ability to negate all temperatures of hot and cold while riding it. Here she is on the map. As you can see, there's the tower in the background for reference. She is nocturnal and has a fiery mane and not hard to spot. This pal is most helpful for those naked corpse runs in complete darkness that most often end in your death. Viewing cages allow you to store up to 40 more pals each, and will also display them, something the storage of the pal box does not do. You can put 2 pal beds, even the big ones, and a food bin inside of the breeding pen, so the mates don't have to run out of their pens to sleep or eat. Every little bit helps when breeding, as it's finicky as it is. When making medicine, keep in mind low-grade medical supplies will treat cold, sprain, and overfull. Medical supplies, ulcer, and fracture. And high-grade medical supplies, weakened and depressed. T-Fant and Patilla have the activated abilities you can use to heal yourself. This can help you win a boss battle or stop your screen from turning red. Split your stacks of food berries in the food bin to avoid unwanted food being consumed and placed in your bin by your pals. I made this video for the Palworld Reddit community and its members. A special shout out thanks to Reed51, Blinkery Blink, The Reclamation, Shinglets Unoon, Wintry Platypus, Homosexual Bloomberg, Dagoth Nuvar, Math the Guy 123, and Baghdad's Ass Up for their awesome contributions. Your tips make the community stronger. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell. Now let's get back to seeing who comes out on top in this mammoth challenge.